Call to order, regular city council meeting of Algonac, Tuesday, March 16th, 2021, 7 p.m. Roll call, please.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas.
Here.
Councilman Blair.
Here.
Councilman Gillis.
Here.
Councilwoman Harris. Here. Councilman Martin.
Here.
Councilman Starbuck.
Here.
Mayor Stoneberger.
Here.
One present.
Okay, if we could have a moment of silent prayer, please. And if we could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Need a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Support. Questions, comments, concerns? Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, hearing none, we'll move, no presentations tonight. Public comments?
He's looking at me.
Well, it's your turn for 5 minutes, Gail. Please state your name and address. You have 5 minutes, please.
Good evening, council. It is so good to see everybody again. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Sorry. My name is Gail Anthony. I live at 1110 Summer Street, here in beautiful Algonac. And we're back in the council room, and we're also gonna be back in the community supper room tomorrow night. Yay! At First Evangelical Lutheran Church. The address there is 1623 Washington Street. Tomorrow evening from 5 until 6:30, we are serving our free community supper, as we did before pandemic hit. The menu for tomorrow night is going to be shepherd's pie, tossed salad, rolls, dessert, beverages, and meat. So I would like anybody who wants a meal, needs a meal, to please come out and have dinner with us. We accept free will donations, of course, because pandemic hit us hard, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the money, you can still come and eat. So I just wanted to say that, and I want you guys to come sometime this year. Okay? Am I done? I'm done.
You're good.
Thank you. Your turn. Oh,
There you
oh. I have to be official here. I have a job to do.
Okay.
There you go. I know you guys don't get one.
Thank you.
Here you go. Here you go. And of course, ladies, you get one too. Okay, I did my job. Your turn. Oh, wait.
Hi, I'm Angela Mtg. I live at 9708 Marina Circle, which is in Clay. However, I've had so much support from Algonac for Blondie. She is the Cadbury Mini finalist. Only 10. She beat out 12,000 other people, or pets, and got into the top 10. Right now, she's currently in 7, so we need the votes. You can find her at Bunny Tryouts, CadburyUSA.com, and just vote for Blondie as much as you can. The contest ends tomorrow night at midnight, and she really needs your help. She's super cute, so go check her out. Or you can find her on Instagram on Blondie_mini pony. Or you can check out my Facebook page. I've got lots of links to all of her videos, everything she does. And maybe, just maybe, we can get in Denise's trailer and come visit sometime. And she'll put on any costume you want. She's really, really good about it. So, thank you.
Don't forget YouTube. Huh? YouTube?
Oh yeah, she's on YouTube now too. Oh, she's everywhere. She was on Fox 2, this morning and last night. She was on Channel 7 last night. This morning she was on 99.5, and then she's on YouTube. She's everywhere. So, but we do need your help. We're getting beat up by a frog.
Angie, I think you can vote every day, right?
Yes, you can vote every day. So
Okay,
just keep casting your votes, till tomorrow night. And hopefully, we've got quite a boost. The last 24 hours have been just absolutely crazy. I swear I have never spoke so much to people, and I don't do it well. So,
You're doing just fine.
yes,
thank you.
that's fine. Okay,
I was
thank you.
supportive mom.
Okay, any other public comments? Okay, let's go to public comment or public hearing on proposed grant application to Michigan Natural Resources Trust Fund for renovation of the swimming pool at Lions Field. Any public comment on that? Okay, hearing none, we'll move to the consent agenda. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good evening, my name is Bill Greatop. Regarding that particular grant, if there's anything that I can do or the county can do, please let us know. We have found over the years that it really helps to have letters of support from different organizations around. That would include the county. I may not be a county commissioner anymore, however, I do know a lot of people up there, and I'm sure that I can get you a letter of support if that's something that it takes to get this done. Support you guys 100%. I think it's an awesome endeavor. I hate to see the Lions Pool go away. It has been there since 1955, but you guys are going to put in one that's regulated. Ours is between a 25 yard and a 25 meter, whatever it is. It's just not regulation. So absolutely support you 100%, and anything that we can do to help you with that. Also, even though I don't work for the county, I do work as a representative between the county and a group called SCS. So if you have anything that I can do in that respect, please feel free to give me a call. But please go ahead with that grant, and we'll help you as much as we can.
Thank you, Bill.
Awesome.
Any other comments? Okay, closing the public hearing, we'll move on to the consent agenda. In the consent agenda, we have city council minutes from our regular meeting on March 2nd, departmental records of blight enforcement, building, DPW, finance, fire department, water department, boards and commission roster, and Algonac Housing Commission meetings from January 2021. Motion, please?
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Support.
Questions, comments, concerns?
I have a comment, if I could,
Please.
Mayor Pro Tem. May I speak with Joe Doan? Joe, is the report that was sent out this time with the incidents, is that with the new software that we purchased?
That is.
At the end of 2020?
Yes, the incident reports was generated off emergency reporting. And
I
then the,
really like how the format and being able to see it, and I'm sure you're able to draw data out differently than you were before.
yes,
Okay. And, also kudos with the mutual aid. I noticed that you've gotten letters from, surrounding departments for the mutual aid. I know those agreements are so important for our community as well as others in the area. It's great that you're there for others. Thank you.
thank you.
Yes, to add on what Mayor Stoneburner was saying, we have 3 letters here. One thanking Algonac Fire Department for ice rescue, one from Ira Township regarding a fire, one from Marine City regarding a structural fire. So Algonac Fire Department's been pretty busy lately. But thank you for the excellent job. Thank you. Any other comments regarding that? Okay, hearing none. We need some people to say yes or no on accepting the consent agenda. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, passes. No unfinished business, so let's go to new business. way to L today. First item, to adopt resolution 2021-5, supporting submission of grant application to the Michigan Natural Resources Trust Fund for renovation of swimming pool at Lions Field. The Michigan Natural Resources Trust Fund projects provide for natural resource protection and outdoor recreation, and proposed amenities for the new pool would be swimming lanes for exercise and swim team, a deep end, a zero entry area with water features, heated pool water, new perimeter fencing, new pool equipment building, new deck, ramps, and rails. And just as a reminder, the old pool was built in 1957, so it is time for a new pool, or at least to consider it. So this resolution would be basically supporting submission of a grant application. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 2021-05, supporting submission of grant application to the Michigan Natural Resource Trust Fund for renovation of the swimming pool at the Lions Field.
Support.
Questions, comments, concerns?
I just like to say that seeing the initial design is very exciting, and I hope that this is able to come to fruition.
I agree.
Very nice.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes.
I would like to thank all the citizens that sent in comments and ideas for this, as well as the committee that worked on it. I know we have one person in the audience there that worked on this and gave their input. I know a lot of deep thought went into this, and thank you very much for that.
Knowing our city manager, she's gonna do everything she can, submit this grant and get the necessary funds so we can move ahead with this. Any other comments?
I have a question now. If we were fortunate enough to get the grant, what's the next step for us?
City manager?
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Councilman Martin, we would find out if we received the grant or not in December of next year. Then we would go through proceeding with the project agreement and designing the pool, and hopefully begin in next summer.
Okay, because we still would have quite a bit of money that needs to be, and I'm just wondering where you're at with that next step of our own funding.
Our treasurer, Linda Mackey, is looking at financing options right now, and I haven't had time yet, but I'm also going to be looking at other grant sources.
Okay.
You know, it's gonna take a commitment from all of us to come up with ideas. This is an expensive pool, but it really can be the jewel of Algonac. I know that I've had 4 kids learn how to swim there, and 3 grandkids learn how to swim there. I can't swim, but they can. And I always look at that pool as saying, if it saves one kid's life because they learn to swim there, it's a lot better than learning to swim in the river. And it's well worth it. But I look at it as like we have a lot of time to find revenue streams to try to defray some of the costs. So, with that, any other questions or comments?
I have one comment, Mayor Pro Tem.
Yes, please.
When we reviewed the master plan and updated it, I think it was in 2019, there were several community members that were involved in that process, and we had several meetings. Overwhelmingly, the pool was considered a jewel in our community, although she has lived out her lifespan, I think. So I know when we were going through the master plan, that was one thing that was not considered an option, it was considered a must.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. With that, those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion passes. Okay, 11B, to approve employment of Steven Scarbeck as a paid on-call member of the Algonac Fire Department. And pursuant to the city chapter 5, section 511, anti-nepotism, a unanimous affirmative vote of the city council is required for the city to employ a relative of a city council member. Mr. Steven Scarbeck, father of Councilman Jake Scarbeck, has applied to the city of Algonac and desires to serve the community as a paid on-call member of the Algonac Fire Department. Fire Chief Doan has conducted the necessary pre-employment screening, and Mr. Scarbeck meets the required standards set forth by the state of Michigan, and Fire Chief Doan supports Mr. Scarbeck's employment with the fire department. Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the employment of Steven Scarbeck as a paid on-call member of the Algonac Fire Department.
Support.
Okay. Questions, comments, concerns?
One of the, things I did when I knew we were facing this, I went online to see what other paid on-call, departments do, and one that really stood out was Milford. I know it's much larger than we are, they have a bigger area than us, and they, too, have had, or they have wanted more and more, men and women to come on board, being firefighters, because, it's just not happening as much as it used to. And I think this is a real need that we have someone here that wants to be on the department, and, has the ability and the time to do that. So I wholly support it.
And I definitely support it. I support Fire Chief Doan 100%. If he supports Mr. Scarbeck, that's good enough for me. Any other
Absolutely.
comments? Okay, with that, a little bit of a headache today. With that, I need some yes votes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Okay, 11C. The portable toilet cleaning agreements from ABC Home and Commercial Services for one 12-month ADA unit in the parking lot behind Dairy Queen, one 5-month May to September standard unit at the boat launch, and one 5-month ADA unit at the boat launch. We're asking for a motion to approve portable toilet cleaning agreements for $4,860.
I'll make a motion to approve portable toilet cleaning agreement for one ADA unit and one standard unit next to the boat launch across from Dairy Queen from May to September, and one ADA unit behind Dairy Queen year-round by ABC Home and Commercial Services for $4,860. Support.
Okay. Question, comments, concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes? Or do we have to do roll call for that? I'm so sorry, Thank you, Councilman Blair. Okay, let's do roll call, please, Lisa.
Councilman Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Scarbeck,
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Blair,
Yes.
Councilman Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Passes. Okay. Okay, next, we're going to vote to approve engineering services for the AWIA Emergency Response Plan for $9,900. The American Water Infrastructure Drinking Act of 2018 requires communities to certify to the EPA that they have completed an emergency response plan for the water plant. This report is due December 30th, 2021, and will be required every 5 years. Attaches a proposal for professional engineering services from Hubble, Roth, and Clark for the required AWIA emergency response plan. Need a motion, please?
Make a motion to approve the engineering services for the AWIA emergency response plan to be performed by Hubble, Roth, and Clark, in the amount of not to exceed $9,900, and direct the city manager to sign the agreement on behalf of the city.
Second? Blair, did you make the second? Okay. Yes, I did. Okay, questions, comments, concerns? Okay, with that, roll call please.
Councilman Scarbeck,
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Blair, Councilman Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Okay, next, we have an item to approve the terms of purchase of road salt through the MI Deal program for the 2021-2022 winter season. And for the last several years, we have been purchasing salt through the MI Deal program and have found this to be cost effective. MI Deal is an extended purchasing program which allows Michigan local units of government to use state contracts to buy goods and services. Local governments benefit directly from the reduced cost of goods and services and indirectly by eliminating the time needed to process bids. In order to sign the agreement, council must first authorize Joe Vernier as the city street administrator to formally execute the agreement on behalf of the city. The price for salt will be determined after MI Deal goes out to bid with the aggregate quantity of all program participants. Once the agreement is signed, the city is committed to purchase. The estimated 2021-2022 amount needed is 250 tons. Can I get a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to authorize DPW foreman Joe Vernier to formally execute an agreement with MI Deal to purchase road salt for the 2021 through 2022 season.
Support.
Thank you. Question, comments, concerns? Okay, I'd like to take a second and thank Joe Vernier. Just reading the letter he submitted, he's talking about ordering, he recommends purchasing a seasonal total backup of 50 tons, and he's basically saying to do that because of supply and demand pricing of this product, so he's really looking forward and trying to save us some money also. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Moving to item number 11F, to approve payment for North Master Meter installation of $12,500. In 2018, City Council approved purchase of a new master meter, which was leaking for the North Meter Pit from this Midwest Power Systems. As the meter leaking continued to worsen, Midwest Power Systems was contacted to see if they could quickly install the meter. Midwest agreed and the meter was installed. I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve installation of the North Master Meter to Midwest Power Systems Incorporated, whose address is 2401 Hickory Oak, Milford, Michigan, 48380, and the amount of $12,500.
Support.
Thank you. Questions, comments? City manager, does Clay help us with half that cost on installing the meter?
Yes, Mayor Pro Tem, they do.
Okay. Okay, so are we saying it was 25,000 to install and then this is our half?
No, that's the total amount.
That's the total amount. Okay, okay. Okay, any other comments or questions? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Blair,
Yes.
Councilman Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Councilman Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Scarbeck,
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Okay, next item, to approve water plant generator annual service contract for $1,375. The generator at the water treatment plant requires an annual service contract in order to maintain emergency preparedness. Rumenap's Repair has made repairs to the generator in the past and has performed satisfactory. Need a motion, please.
I'll make a motion to approve water plant generator annual service contract with Rumenap's Repair, whose address is 8320 Broadbridge Road, Fairhaven, Michigan, in the amount of $1,375.
Support.
Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, roll call please.
Councilman Blair.
Yes.
Councilman Gillis.
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Councilman Scarbeck.
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, moving on. Item 11H, to approve emergency water main repair on Summer Street for $4,500. On February 21st, 2021, DPW was called for a water main break at 1113 Summer. DPW attempted repair but was hampered by the sandy and water saturated ground. CPI Excavating was contacted to complete the repair. Need a motion, please.
I'll make a motion to approve payment for emergency water main repair on Summer Street to CPI Excavating Incorporated, whose address is 42259 Irwin Drive, Harrison Township, 48045, in the amount of $4,500.
Do I have a second?
Support.
Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, roll call vote please.
Councilman Gillis.
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Councilman Scarbeck.
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas.
Yes,
Councilman Blair.
Yes.
Motion carried.
thank you. Okay, next item, to approve purchase of stone for $1,423.64. Winter repairs have depleted the DPW supply of 6AA and 21AA stone. DPW was in need of 6AA stone, which is used for water main repairs, and 21AA stone, which is used to fill street shoulders. Okay, need a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve payment for stone to Edward C. Levy Company, whose address is 26268 Network Place, Chicago, Illinois, in the amount of $1,423.64.
Support.
Thank you. Comments, questions, concerns?
I have a comment. I appreciate, DPW Foreman Joe Bernier's forethought in, planning ahead and thinking of the frost laws that were gonna go into effect, and make sure that we had enough stone and not have to worry about it later.
Absolutely. Anyone else? With that, can I have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Councilman Scarbeck.
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas.
Yes.
Councilman Blair.
Yes.
Councilman Gillis.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Okay, next item, to award contract for City Hall parking lot repairs, $15,400. Monies were budgeted in 2020 and 2021 for repairs to City Hall parking lots. This spring, repairs are planned for the parking lot behind the post office, including the rebuilding of a catch basin. 2 quotes were received: CR Concrete for $7,500, Masonry Solutions Midwest for $8,800. Repairs are also planned for the entrance to the City Hall rear parking lot. Again, 2 quotes: CR Concrete $7,900, Masonry Solutions Midwest $9,100. CR Concrete was the low bid for both projects. They have satisfactorily completed work for the city in the past. Can I get a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to award contract for the City Hall parking lot repairs to CR Concrete LLC in the amount of $15,400.
Do I have a second?
Support.
Okay, roll call, please.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Councilman Scarbeck.
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas.
Yes.
Councilman Blair.
Yes.
Councilman Gillis.
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next, moving on to approve payment to the building official, $4,224.26. Attaches the invoice from the building official for permit commissions and inspections in February 2021. The building officials paid 75% of the permit fee and an hourly rate for weekly office hours. Can I get a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve payment to Tracy Callen, building official,
Scarback,
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Blair,
Yes.
Councilman Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Okay, item to approve engineering services for the risk and resilience assessment, $9,600. The American Water Infrastructure Drinking Act of 2018 requires communities to certify to the EPA that they have completed a risk resilience assessment. The report is due June 30th, 2021, and will be required every 5 years after that. Attached is a proposal for professional engineering services from Hubble, Roth, and Clark for the required RRAs. Can I please get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve engineering service for the risk and resilience assessment to be performed by Hubble, Roth, and Clark, whose address is P.O. Box 824, Bloomfield, Michigan, in the amount not to exceed $9,600, and direct the city manager to sign the agreement on behalf of the city.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Thank you. Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, can we have a roll call vote, please?
Mayor Stoneburner,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Blair,
Yes.
Councilman Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Councilman Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Scarback.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Okay, item to approve accounts payable and payroll in the amount of $250,667.29.
I'll make a motion to approve accounts payable and payroll in the amount of $250,667.29 as presented.
Support.
Thank you. Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, roll call please.
Mayor Pro Tem Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Blair,
Yes.
Councilman Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Councilman Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Scarback,
Yes.
Mayor Stoneburner.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Okay, items for next agenda.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. It looks like we will have to fill a vacancy on the library board. City Council will be presented with their budget, although that will not be an agenda item. Will be in your packet. We will have IT service renewal contract. We may have a union contract for approval. We will have a planned maintenance agreement for the fire department and city hall generator, and a fire department purchase of protective clothing.
Okay, council comments. Councilman Blair.
First up, wish I could be there in person. It's been a long time to be there, but I'm in a great place with the COVID right now. Second off, congratulations to Steve Scarback for getting aboard our fire department. Good nose being talked about you. I trust Joe and his firm, so you're a part of Steve. Good luck to Blondie, our pony for Cadman. Let's hope that we pull through, and we'd love to be a hometown equestrian, if fine. On commercial, that's great. The weather's getting warmer. We have that stubborn spring is around us, but we still be conscious of our COVID guys. I know we all can't wait to really remove masks, but still be smart so we don't have in the spring. And I can't wait to see you at the next meeting, and have a great night.
Thank you. Councilman Gillis.
Well, it's good to see everybody back in person. Couple things. The Algonac Clay Community Fund is not holding our Cinco de Mayo dinner this year. So our only fundraiser will be the golf cart raffle that we are having. Tickets are $20, 6 for $100. They are available from everybody but Bill Graytop. This is our only fundraiser to give grants away. The money that we use goes to our grant giving to other nonprofits. We are just we raise money to give it away. So we support anybody that we support. Most grant applications that we get, we support to the best of our abilities. So the more money that we make on this golf cart raffle, the more money that we can give away to the other organizations in our community, so I appreciate the support. And the second thing is, our community now has 2 blessing boxes, which is not a replacement for the food pantry, but is more designed for an as-needed basis between the times that the food pantry is not open. So, the food pantry is open on Fridays, if somebody felt like they needed a little meal between food pantry times, at Algonac Chiropractic and at Doc 421, there is a box there. You can grab food, grab what you need, leave what you can, and it's being maintained by a local resident by the name of Cheryl Taylor. So it's a good program. I'm really proud to live in a community. I thought about it. You know, we've got the free supper at the church once a month. We've got the food pantry. We've got the free clothing pantry. We've got the blessing boxes. I think Algonac is a place that really takes care of one another, and I'm very proud to live here. That's it.
Thank you. Councilman Scarbeck.
I'm gonna apologize, but I had to take this off. The first thing, we will be having the Easter Bunny photos this year and a scavenger hunt in town on the 27th. That'll be at the Lions Club. That will start from 12 to 2. Pictures will be free. It'll be social distance outside. If you want to leave a donation, you can. That'll be going to the Algonac Lions Club. Other than that, have a good night.
Okay. Councilman Martin.
Yeah, spring is on its way. Very thankful for that. And I hope everybody's noticed the water levels have made a dramatic drop. It was described in the news as being a dramatic drop, just not normal, so who knows what's coming with that. Along with spring, I've moved my snow blower to the back of my garage, so it's gonna stay there no matter what. And I'd like to thank Steve Scarbeck for becoming a volunteer fireman. We had to take our anti-nepotism vote, but being a volunteer fireman is very important for our community. And that was an important vote to pass. And I'm glad we're in person, feels good.
Sure does.
Although I did say I had to change out of my jeans and take my slippers off and come to the meeting.
Sure. Councilwoman Harris.
I just want to congratulate Steve Scarbeck on joining the Algonac Fire Department, and I'm glad we're meeting in person. Thank you very much.
Mayor?
I would like to congratulate Steve Scarbeck also. Welcome aboard. We're glad you're part of our team. This weekend, there's a fundraiser with the Little League at the bowling alley, so you're able to donate or show up or do something. That would be a great thing to keep you busy. And every spring, I think we do road salt porta potties. It means it's springtime. But also during that time, we think Cadbury bunnies. Never knew they had other animals to do this, but now we've got Blondie, the mini Palomino pony. Blondie is getting press in Florida, where I have some friends that live there. They had already heard all about Blondie, so she is going around the country and probably getting votes from there too. And with that, that's all I have.
Thank you. The hardest thing about running a meeting is at the end, when you have your comments, because you guys have all said everything that I was gonna say, and I have nothing left to say, other than, of course, congratulations to Mr. Scarbeck, but we do have openings on some of our boards, Housing Commission, and if you're out there and you wanna get involved with politics or the community, it's a great place to start on the Housing Commission. I guess we're gonna also possibly have one on the library board, so please keep that in mind. And, you know, again, if you wanna get involved in city government, that's a great way to start. First Lutheran Church, Shepherd's Pie, always a good thing. I always love to go out to eat because it means Jill doesn't cook. That's just a joke if she's watching. And, but, you know, when I look at these reports from, you know, our department heads, whether it be Joe or Andy or Chief Jones, you can really tell by reading the notes that they care and what the content they put in it. and it's a privilege and a pleasure to have them working for us and doing the things they do. Anybody can write a report, but it takes someone special. You know, I always say leadership is a verb, not a noun. And the leadership to go the extra mile and say we should get more salt because of supply and demand, we can get it cheaper, or, you know, we should get more rocks because in the future we might have more water line repairs. That's leadership. So I appreciate the department heads here. And with that, Mr. Blair, Councilman Blair, it's your turn.
I would love to, from all the way down here to Orlando, Florida, today, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Thank you. And
Floridians.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, everybody.
Great day, Kenya. Good job, everyone down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Mike.
Thank you.